So how can you use artificial intelligence to improve your presentations? Well, there's the easy way, or what seems like an easy way. You can go to ChatGPT or some other AI program and say, I got to give a speech on this. Please give me a 10-minute speech. And it will spit out this script that seems perfect. And you can try to memorize it. You can read it. You can convert it into bullet points or a PowerPoint. You can put it into a teleprompter, and maybe it will seem professional, but chances are it's not going to seem like you. Now, does this mean you should never use artificial intelligence? No, that's not what I'm saying. But I think you need to be very strategic in how you use AI to become a better presenter. So I'll tell you what I do. I make videos on a daily basis right here, short form and long form. And most of the time, the issues, the questions come from me really working with clients in the real world face-to-face, or they come from you writing in a question or joining me in a live show asking you questions. But sometimes I need more questions. I need more topics. So this is a great place to use artificial intelligence. I'll give a detailed prompt and write in something like, give me 20 topics that relate to communication skills that would be interesting for short form video or long form video in social media, and that are not just the obvious issues like, how do I stop saying and or how can I keep from being nervous when I present? And it will spit out 20 topics. And I'll say, how about 20 more? It'll spit out 20 more. And I'll say, how about 20 more? It'll give me 20 more. So I'll typically get about 60 topics, headlines, topics for subjects that relate to what I do in communication skills. And then I will scan these. And typically out of 60, I'll find half a dozen, maybe 10 where I think, that's really spurring me on to something. That's really motivating me. This is hitting something that I've sensed with clients and students for a long time, but no one's ever asked it quite that way. So it's going to allow me to talk on that subject in a way that's a little bit different, but I'm not going to let the AI write it. If you want to be more successful, then improve your communication skills. The best way to do that, smash the subscribe button right now. I'm going to let it suggest the topic. I'm now going to use my expertise, my insights, my experiences, my stories to flesh it out. So whether I'm doing a short form video for 30 seconds or doing a longer video for 8, 10, 12 minutes, that's going to come from me, not the AI. That's how I happen to use artificial intelligence to help me with presentations. Now, there are other ways of doing it. You could have a traditional PowerPoint presentation with lots and lots of bullet points, and you look at it and you think, oh my God, this is incredibly boring. You could use an artificial intelligence program and give it the command of, hey, give me a new PowerPoint presentation and have only one idea per slide and come up with AI artwork, a visual, an image that will dramatize that idea. And now you may have something really powerful. Now you can show slides where it's one idea at a time. You've got an image to make your idea more memorable. Now, that's not how most people are using AI, but it is an example of how it could dramatically improve your communication. The other area where I personally like to use AI is for titles. Now, I use a program called vidIQ, and it has an AI function where I describe my video, or I have a working title, and it then rewrites the title using artificial intelligence to make it more user-friendly, to make it more search engine friendly, to optimize it. I don't pride myself in being the world's greatest titler of videos. So it's not something where I have tremendous pride of authorship. So I'm happy to sort of outsource that. What I care about is my presentation, but so much of the power of my presentation is how many people see it. So I can use artificial intelligence to rewrite the title, to attract more people, to invite more people in. Instead of 100 people seeing it, 10,000 people seeing it. That's a really powerful, positive way of using artificial intelligence. The other thing you can do that I do quite often is I will download the transcript of my entire presentation, whether it is a speech, whether it's an online video, and then I will take that entire transcript, maybe it's 10,000 words, and I will ask the AI to give me a great professional summary of that. This can now go into the description of my social media video. This can now be used in a newsletter where I try to help people who just want to read and don't want to watch the video. Or I may use it as a way of getting people to want to watch the video. So this isn't me outsourcing the hard work in my brain to a computer. It's taking my ideas, the 30 minutes or the 10 minutes of my presentation and all those words, and it's simplifying it. It's condensing it. Now, I could do that. Anyone who creates an original speech or presentation can always figure out a way of narrowing it down and eliminating 80%. But that's really time consuming. It's not a lot of fun, and it's not that creative. Not suggesting editing skills aren't important, but that is an area where I feel very comfortable using artificial intelligence, where it saves me massive amounts of time. And what it comes up with, it's still my ideas. It's distilling my ideas. Yes, you've got to prove it and check it. Occasionally you can botch something or distort it. But for the most part, there's the phrase garbage in, garbage out. Well, if it's my ideas, I don't think that's garbage. It's good stuff in, good stuff out. It's just a shortened, truncated version. You can also use it for creating transcripts. It can clean up your raw transcript and put in proper grammar and spelling and all of the things that will make it easy to read. So that's another tool. So yes, if you are a communicator and if you are a speaker and you speak to live audiences and you speak in social media and you make videos, AI is not going to replace you yet, but it can be a great tool to make you even more effective and to reach more people.